Hey, masculine energy. I'm doing a reading for you for the full moon in Aries, right? I hope your full moon in Aries has been treating you well. I imagine it could be a little intense, right? I feel like there's unexpected returns. I feel like there's a lot of unexpected returns for you here. Whatever you did in Aries season, it's coming up and it's coming up full force for you. I feel like the return of it, some of it could have you crying, some of it could have you like in hysterics, like laughing to the point you're like, why, why did this have to come back in this way, right? I feel like the return of it, like some of it could be like really exciting for you here. Like I feel like there could have been something here that like could have torn you apart, right? I feel like it was like a huge distraction that that happened for you. But I feel like there could have been like a return of it that's like absolutely magical. Like I feel like if something was misplaced or taken or anything of the sort, I feel like when it comes back to you, when it's replaced, it's gonna be like a million times better than what it was you thought you had lost here, right? Like I feel like if you lost something, it's gonna seem so like small to like what you're getting back, right? Like if something is for you, it really can't be taken, right? I feel like this Aries full moon has a lot of like lessons for you here, right? Some like realizations as to like life, right? Like life's really not that bad. And even in like the bad parts, like the good parts still make like the bad like worth going through, right? Like I feel like everything's kind of like cool and like chilled out. I feel like you have like more understanding of things, more appreciation for like where you're at and for like the perception that you do have here, right? I feel like it's your perception that's like like changing the game for yourself here, right? Like I feel like instead of you being like caught up in your head and like thinking like the most negative thing, I feel like you're like twisting it around. I feel like you're like making the best out of the situation. I feel like you're seeing like the cup half full. Like, I feel like you're realizing if the cup was half full, like you can always get a refill. Like, I promise that won't be the last glass of water you will ever have. Like I feel like you're just having like a different understanding of like of why things are happening for you. And I feel like it's like securing you, right? Like I feel like if you had any like heartbreak, anything like that here, I feel like it's being soothed here, right? Like I see somebody's heart is like red and irritated here, and I feel like somebody like coming up and like putting like a soothing balm. Right, like I feel like you have a lot of like Cancer energy around you at this time. We have the Four of Wands here. Scratch my nose there. I feel like you're just being very comforted, very loved here. In the time of like heartbreak, in the time of chaos, like when you feel like you've had a loss, when you feel like you've been defeated, I feel like it's like the people that like matter most that will like come around and like really help you out here, right? I feel like you could have more of an appreciation for like your family, like for your loved ones, for your children, for your parents here. I feel like you're having a lot of coming togethers, right? Like I feel like you're having a lot of coming togethers. I feel like you realize like, hey, like you can do good like on your own, right? Scratch my nose there. I feel like you can do good on your own, but like when you have like the support of others, like things are magnetized. Like it's more than like just about you, right? Like it's about like other people, right? I feel like you're community focused at this time. I feel like you are understanding like the value of those that you really care about, people you really love, like people that you um, make the decision to like be around with every day, right? Um, I feel like, man, I feel like you've become like a family man. Like I feel like you've been like you're becoming like the dad. Like I feel like you're like stepping up and like redirecting, rerouting people. Like if things are going wrong here, like I feel like you're having like some understanding, right? I feel like a lot of nurturing, like taking care of other people, right? I feel like you're seeing a lot more opportunities at home, right? Like I feel like if you're having opportunities to spend time with your family, even if it's just like silly sing-along songs, like if you're having opportunities with your family, like you're taking it. Like, you know, like I feel like you're a lot more like in the moment. Like I feel like you're a lot like more aware as to like the importance of like your presence here, right? Like I feel like you're understanding like your physical presence isn't enough here. Um, like the people that you look at as family, the people that you allow in your home, like they want your attention too, not just like your physical presence. You know, I feel like you're understanding that. And then we have the Six of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you're having this understanding with your kids, right? Like your animals with your kids, like with people that you take care of, right? Like I feel like you're understanding like the importance of like all the little steps of like all the energy that you're pouring into like each one of these like bowls here. It's like everything's like a time capsule. Everything matters. Everything's important here. Especially when you're like building bonds, you know, like when you're helping raise children here. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I feel like you become much more of like a family man. Like I feel like you're like participating in in like family gatherings and like games that you could be playing with your kids, you know. Like I feel like you're having like family game night. Like I feel like, you know, you're cooking dinner more. Like, you know, you're allowing your kids to help you. I feel like you're becoming a lot more like open and allowing here. Yeah, a lot nurturing and like caring energy, like caring for, like looking after here. I feel like you may have had like kids really young here, right? And I feel like you could have like grown up with your kids, right? Like yeah, I feel like you had kids at like a really young age, right? And I feel like that's been an important aspect of your life here, right? I feel like your kids help you learn how to like be a kid again, right? Like I feel like your kids allow you to like act like a kid, to like be like a kid, you know? Like I feel like your kids help heal you in a way that like others can't, right? Like they have that like very warm-hearted energy, very soft energy that's like they see like fairy tales everywhere, you know. Ten of Cups, that's what I'm saying. Like your kids help you heal in a way that like other people can't. Like they have they have this like acceptance door where like everything's cool, you know. Like and I feel like you're like taking those opportunities here. I feel like you're seeing like the importance of like being in your kid's life, the importance of like participating in your kid's life. Like I feel like you're I feel like you're like outside playing with them, you know. Like I feel like you're actually like taking them to like parks and stuff, like, you know, allowing them to like go to like go do cool kid stuff, you know, and I feel like you're taking them here, right? Like I feel like not only are you just like watching on the sideline here, but I feel like you're also like playing with them. I feel like you could be doing like homework with your kids a lot more. Yeah, I feel like most of your energy at this time is like focused on like being like a family man, like a family, you know, like you know, just heavily involved in your family. I feel like that's where you're finding like absolute bliss here. Like, I feel like you could have a partner here that you that helps you with these children, right? Like, I don't feel like you're doing this alone. Even if it's not like a romantic partner, I feel like there is a partner here, you know, another energy here that like helps participate in this, right? Yeah, Ace of Cups. I feel like you have a lot of healing energy going on with your children and your family. All right, like I feel like you have a lot of healing energy going on with your parents as well. I feel like you're healing a lot of like childhood issues. Here, I feel like you could be healing anything involving trauma, right? I feel like you could be having a lot of get-togethers here, right? I feel like you're having a lot of warm-hearted energy going on for you around this time. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh. I feel like, yeah, I feel like you're having a lot of get-togethers. A lot of things involving healing your heart chakra here, right? I feel like as you're doing this healing work on your heart chakra, I feel like it's stabilizing you, right? I feel like it's helping you find like your roots. I feel like you're healing like ancestral trauma here, like anything that happened at, like in core wounding, right? Anything in like your family, anything in your like bloodline here, I feel like that's all being healed. I feel like it's the energy that you're working in at this time involving your heart chakra. I feel like the steps that you're doing now is helping heal yourself for the future, right? Like the actions that you're taking now, I feel like that's gonna, I feel like that's gonna be setting like your kids up for a different life, right? Than the one you experienced, right? I don't even think like you're realizing that's what you're doing, but like it is like how you're moving in the world, like the positive actions that you're taking every day, like that's changing your life for the future, and it's changing like your kids' lives, how they're going to function, right? How they're going to move out in the world, right? I think a lot of the time you're just trying to make like the next right decision, like the next right step here. And I don't think you're understanding like how deep like making the next right step is, and how much you affect other people around you, right? How many people actually like rely on you like to make good choices every day, right? I feel like your energy is very impactful, right? It's almost like the world's depending on you to make good choices. The world depends on you to make good choices, to take the next right step, right? I feel like without you taking the steps necessary, like nobody else would, right? And then we have the moon. Yeah, I don't think you're understanding how deep these choices are. I don't think you're understanding how much healing it does for the world around you. All right, what is this Four of Wands? What is this Four of Wands? We have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like I feel like you could be considering different options here as like where to go. Like you could be thinking of like moving, and I think you're like coming up with the places here that aren't really feasible for you here. And then we have the Lovers reverse. Right. I'm going to take it reverse. I feel like you could be building sand castles here, right? Like I feel like you have people that are coming in that are appearing to be a lover here, right? But I don't really think that they are, right? I feel like you're seeing through like the illusion of people, right? I feel like it's people that could just be interested in you, right? But I feel like what it is they're trying to offer here, like I feel like they could be homeless, right? Like they just have a camp. Like they're not camping anything like sturdy, right? I feel like they could be coming in and like offering you, you know, certain things, but I feel like you understand like their circumstance like is temporary, right? And so I feel like, you know, if you're living in like a temporary circumstance, like you're kind of like a temporary person here, right? I feel like you're understanding that. I feel like you're having knowledge. I feel like you're having knowledge and understanding that like, hey, like they're not real options. Like the things that they're coming in and offering, like they're not like legitimate here, right? It's nothing like long lasting, right? Like I feel like you're understanding it is just sandcastles here. It's not somebody that you can truly like connect with, right? Like I feel like if you were to like set sail and like try to fly with them, like you'd be going in the wrong direction. You wouldn't know which way's up. You wouldn't know which way's down here, right? Like I feel like it's like just confusion here, right? And I feel like you're having clear understanding about it. Like anybody that's trying to come in and bring like cloud and confusion, like I feel like it's almost like not allowed here, right? I feel like you're seeing through everything like very like clearly. I feel like this clear perception that you have about these relationships around you allows you to know when it's time to like walk away from people or when it's time to like grow with them here, right? I feel like you're understanding like what are the people that you're supposed to be building long-lasting relationships with, and who is it that you're just kind of like wasting your time on here, right? I feel like if it's not people that are long lasting for you, I feel like you're knowing when to walk away, right? And then we have the Magician. Yeah. If you're having to like walk away from anything that was that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like there could have been something that like you had to walk away from here. Like that's what we were talking about at the beginning of the video. I feel like there could have been an energy here where you felt like you had to walk away from something, like something you felt something like could have gotten lost, something you really like loved here, right? I feel like you had to walk away from something, whether it was taken, forgotten, anything like that. I feel like you had to leave something behind here that you truly valued, right? And I feel like the energy of that is like being transmuted. Like I feel like whatever it is. So like you could have lost like your puppy here, and like the return of it, like the animal that you do get here in return is like better than what you could have like imagined it to have been, right? I feel like you're transmuting what it is that you thought you lost, right? It's almost like making it worth it here, right? Like if you lost something that you thought was really important, when the universe like gives it back to you, it's like new and improved, right? And then we have the Justice. Yeah, the universe knows like, hey, like that wasn't cool, like for us to have taken it. So I feel like when the universe like decides like, oh, okay, I guess you've been like good, you know, like you can have it back. I feel like the universe is like giving you a boost for like, you know, um, allowing it to be taken from you here, right? Well, what is this Ten of Cups? Yeah, I feel like you're able to have like clear understanding about why these things were taken, why you had to go through this, right? I feel like everything's making perfect sense, right? I feel like you're able to understand the like the pain of this like is only temporary here, right? And yeah, I feel like you're understanding that the pain of this is only temporary. I feel like it's very cloudy involving the situation, like as you're working through it here. It's hard to like find your footing, right? But as you move through it, as you work through it, like I feel like you're holding strong to like the idea of like I see like as you're going through like okay, so like you know how like when you're hiking, okay, like you're going up the mountain, and I feel like it's like a struggle. Like I feel like you're going through like a really hard workout here. I feel like you're holding to it in your mind, like I'm gonna go have a taco after I get done with this workout. You know, like I feel like you're picturing like this taco in your mind, right? I feel like you have something to hold to, like as you're like going through like trials and tribulations here, right? Like I feel like as you're going through like this confusing energy, as you're going through this like frustration here, like I feel like you have something like a dream here that's like keeping you going, keeping you focused here, right? I feel like it's just an understanding that you have, right? That like, hey, this pain isn't forever, right? Like I'm gonna get to my goal here. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I feel like you're seeing everything crystal clear. Like you're having like perfect clear perception, like crystal clear perception, like you're understanding why certain heartbreaks are having to happen. I feel like the perception that you're having about it is so deep. We have the Moon and the Queen of Swords. I feel like as you go through a heartbreak, like it's almost like you don't even allow yourself to cry. It's like, ooh, you are tough. Yep. What is this Ace of Cups? We have the Empress. I feel like you could be doing some healing work here with an Empress, right? The Empress that you see could be like a Queen of Swords type, somebody who is very logical here, who is easy to make things out. We also have the Justice card. We have Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's an Empress character who you work with who heals a lot of energy here for you. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Empress. I feel like as you work like in tandem with this energy here, I feel like you're able to have like more movement, right? Yeah, I feel like they uplift you. I feel like they inspire you. I feel like their energy is very healing here, right? I feel like you look at them like they have like they are like the whole world here, right? And then we have the Hermit. Yeah, I feel like you look at them like they are like the whole world here. I feel like without them contributing to like the energy work that you're doing, I don't think that your projects would have movement here, right? Like I don't feel like your projects would be balanced. Like I don't think that you could do what it is that you do. Scratch my nose there. I don't think you could do what it is that you do like without them, right? What is the Knight of Pentacles? I feel like when you understand that, and I feel like that moves you to make investments with them, right? I feel like you see what you like what you see, and I feel like you want to continue this relationship to like further bring in abundance here for you, right? Like I feel like you're looking at this energy like it's abundant. And I feel like you're wanting to like plant seeds in that energy here, right? I feel like you're wanting to like make a move on it here, right? Investing. Setting up things for the future with this energy here. Like, I feel like you could have found like the woman of your dreams here. And I feel like you're putting in the energy work. I feel like you're putting in the time. I feel like you're taking the necessary steps here, right? I feel like this is an energy that you're really serious about, right? Like you're seeing a future here. Like you're seeing, like I feel like it's an energy that like makes you want to like step up and take the lead here, right? We had Ace of Wands. Yeah, it's an energy that makes you want to step up and take the lead, right? I feel like you could have met somebody that like makes you want to like be a man, you know, like that makes you want to like step up and like, you know, take like necessary action, like to get you moving, to get you focused, right? Like somebody that inspires you to like, you know, get up and go get it, to like go and hustle, like somebody that, you know, makes you, you know, like the reason why you go to work here, right? Hermit, yeah. I feel like they're helping you see like the light that you have in yourself here, that like you are like, you know, divine masculine, you know, like you are the light, right? I feel like you've met like a counterpart here that like helps you see who it is like that you really are here, right? That without you, like their flame wouldn't be lit, right? I feel like you're working with a counterpart here. That really shows you who you are, right? That helps you feel like at your maximum potential here. Yeah, Hierophant. To your maximum potential. We have the Ace of Wands, the Hermit, and the Hierophant here. I feel like you're seeing who it is you are, like where it is you're supposed to be going here. Who it is you want to be investing in, right? I don't think that you are telling the other person this energy, at least how deep it goes for you, like how much they inspire you, how much like they make you want to, like how does they make you feel here. I feel like this is you, right? Like I feel like you could be like wanting to propose. Even we have the Hierophant here with the moon. I feel like you could be wanting to propose here. Whatever this is, like I feel like you're not sharing how they're making you feel here, right? We have the Devil. Yeah, I feel like you're keeping how you really feel like very hidden to yourself here. I feel like you could be a little codependent, right? We have the King of Pentacles here. I feel like you could be a little codependent here. You could be working with a Capricorn man. I feel like you could have something hidden at work here involving a Capricorn man, right? That came out of nowhere. Okay, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy here, right? I feel like there could be something you're dealing with at work involving a Taurus man or a Capricorn. Something toxic that you're dealing with at work. Could be a Virgo man as well. Sing. Share your voice with others. Allow your voice to be heard here, right? Allow yourself to be free, right? Allow yourself to, like if you're feeling movement in your body, like move your body. Like if you're, like whatever it is that like, that allows like you to be in your flow state here, like go with it, like go into that here, right? All right, guys, thank you so much for liking and subscribing. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.